life stories don't usually begin with once upon a time, but our story does. And for us, once upon a time was 2 years ago. In New Hampshire, all the seasons are beautiful, but winter is special. It brings Christmas, and Christmas brings our family together.
Of course, all the presents in the back are for me. I know. To the house.
Hey, come here! Quick!
All right, I'm home a minute. You giving me orders already? Merry Christmas, Mom. It's my dirty laundry gift wrap just the way you like it.
Oh, Shirley, that's really touching. Warning everybody, I'm putting a meter on the washing machine.
Oh, do like me, Charlie. Get married and get someone to do your wash for you.
Get one for me, too.
Alex, help your brothers and sisters with their stuff, like the perfect person.
Hey! Bye! All right!
How's college, you guys?
Terrific.
Deadly. Which is it?
Put it this way. I still don't have an old lady yet, but Tina here, she met a guy.
I want to hear about that.
Guess what? I got my varsity letter. You have to see it.
Hey, let me look at you. I'll bet you didn't go to performance during finals. And these sneakers are sopping, Sam.
Mom.
No wonder you're coughing.
See you later, son.
Bye, Dad.
I have to get back to the dockyard. Now, don't go hassling him the first day of vacation.
Hey, Sam!
Alex, hey, kid.
You been on a hunger strike?
There she is, Miss Baby Fat here.
Hey, nice! Stand nice letter!
Guys, get up here. That you, Sam? Hey, Malcolm. All number 71 in the flesh. The coach says everyone else I time with a stopwatch. With you, I use an egg timer.
Is he ever gorgeous? He wears a t-shirt with Trotsky's picture on it and he drives a Porsche.
The problem is, see, I sold what I should have bought. They were
Pass the stuffing!
Will you pass the stuffing, please, Marty? Dear departed mother and father. Father and mother. Father would never tolerate being second. Oh, Vicky, our first Christmas being orphaned.
Oh, knock it off.
I'll drink to that,
Mary, please.
So, the coach says, Alden in for Samuelson. And on first down, the Sacred Heart cornerback has the ball, right? All right, here we go. Okay, I go back, he throws a bomb. I move in to intercept.
Day after Christmas.
Instant replay. Oi, we Gordon.
Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. stole the ancient Yuletide carol. La 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 la.
I want a drink of that canteen at the top.
I'll give it to you when we get there.
Hey, Pokey? Hey, Sam. You okay? You want to call it a day? No, you know the way things are going to be tonight? Women chasing me all over and stuff? Got to keep in shape.
All right, this is the place. No, we're here. We're here.
Remember this last week?
Yeah. Hey, how is it in there? All right, Happy New Year!
Come on.
Oh, it's late. It's late.
Go.
Hope they let us in. No? Yeah, I do. Yeah! Hey, Sam.
Hey, are you okay? Happy New Year. What are you doing?
I'm going with you.
Mom, it's just a routine x-ray.
Well, I'd like to be there.
How old do I have to be before you realize I'm not a baby anymore? Look, if you go in there, I'm just going to sit there and suck my thumb.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. Goodbye, Mom.
Okay.
Afternoon, Mrs. Alden. Let me get that door for you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Rushton. Here we go. Thank you, and Happy New Year.
And to you and yours.
Roasting marshmallows? Hello, mister. Okay if I use your telephone?
Your husband too stingy to give you change for a payphone?
Just want to see if Sam got home yet. Or maybe the doctor called.
Still at the hospital.
You think there's something worse wrong with him than just a cold, too, don't you?
Give her something to know, there's nothing to worry about.
I guess. Well, the other kids got off all right. Of course, they were concerned about going without knowing what's wrong with Sam. But I told them. Probably stubborn bronchitis. You know, it could be that, you know.
Parker Alden here. Yes, doctor.
What is it?
My Have you told him about it?
Told him what?
Thank you, Doctor.
I knew it. I just knew it. It's pneumonia, isn't it?
It's his heart. It's badly enlarged.
His heart? No, abnormally. You said that he said abnormally enlarged.
Abnormally means badly.
Abnormally means worse than badly. Anyway, I don't believe it. It's probably athlete's heart. Athletes have enlarged hearts all of the time. It doesn't mean a thing. You remember his friend? What was his name? Roger. Roger was out of school an entire semester. When he came back, he was right into it again. Who are you calling?
Carmichael. Remember, we refitted his sloop last summer? He's a hospital administrator. We're going to need somebody with clout to get Sam an appointment now, not 3 weeks from now, with some medical prima donna.
Hey, I'm home.
Hello, Mr. Carmichael. I'm very sorry to disturb you at home.
Whole day of vacation. I've got to waste it at the lousy hospital.
That's right.
You can't go back to school.
What are you talking about? I've got college entrance exams.
No, you cannot do any sports or engage in any physical activity until you've seen a specialist. It's your heart, Sam. The x-ray shows some kind of enlargement.
My heart? You mean I just don't have a lousy cold?
Well, we've just had one diagnosis.
My heart. That can't be. I mean, I felt okay until about a month ago. I'll feel okay again, right?
Sure.
Thank you, Bert. Dad? Mom says I've got...
Yes, son, we're going to take care of everything. Starting tomorrow morning with the Dr. Reston.
You understand, of course, that due to my position here at the hospital, I don't normally see private patients. You're welcome to stay, of course, but the testing is likely to take most of the day.
We'll stay.
Well, Sam, I understand you're having a little problem.
Dr. Frankenstein, I presume.
How can he have an enlarged heart? He's never been sick a day in his life except for that time with Mono. How do we know this doctor's doing the right thing?
You have to trust somebody.
Well, I should be in there, you know. I am his mother.
I know. I was there the day he was born, remember?
Oh, how can you make a dumb joke at a time like this, Parker? Honestly.
It's the only kind of joke I'm good at. Hey, Vic. It's going to be okay.
We don't know that. They have no right to keep us out of there, you know. I'm going in there with him.
Hey, Vicky! You really want to worry Sam? Go in and hover over him.
Dr. Elliott, call surgery 2080.
Now, Sam, we're going to take an echogram, a method by which we detect the heart condition by sound waves.
Sure.
Kind of depth charge to hear the contour of your heart.
Wait till Jules Verne hears about this. Whew, that tickles.
Sorry.
Be my guest.
We'll want to coordinate all the results, but it's definitely not athlete's heart. Hopefully it could be myocarditis, a condition brought on by a virus.
But it can get better.
If it's myocarditis, yes.
I'll buy it. Can I go?
Not yet, Sam. We're going to get some blood and some other goodies.
Doctor.
Terrific.
Doctor, you said it could be myocarditis?
We have to wait and see. If there's going to be improvement, it'll show up in subsequent echograms. Give it time.
Well, what if there isn't any improvement?
Then we have a much more serious thing on our hands.
Dr. Warner to deliver the
What?
Cardiomyopathy. Chronic disease of the heart.
That means incurable.
No, that's not what he said. He said just give it
This is
time.
my fault. This is my fault. That child had that cough at Thanksgiving. I should have seen it. I should have done
Honey,
something
the doctor
about it
said
right
it could
then.
get better. Now, let's
No,
just
it's
give it
my
a chance.
fault. How could I have been so stupid? How could I have been
Please, honey, please. Now, come on, hon. Sweetheart, now, please. Now, don't just go to pieces like this. You're going to scare Sam and the other kids, honey. Now, let's just play it Sam's way, huh? Just be cool about it, huh, sweetheart?
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to take you back to school.
No way. Pokey's letting me borrow his pickup. It's one sport they haven't taken away from me.
Okay. But Sam, you will remember no sports for a while. And that means football. The doctor says it's...
I was there, Mom. I know what he said. No hockey, no skiing, tennis, no tiddlywinks, no girls.
Just for a little while, son. Give the old ticker a chance to get back to normal, huh?
Sure, Dad, I know.
You will take your medication, won't you? You won't forget.
Word of honor. Mwah. And, don't call every day, huh? Bye. Come on, my office.
Can I get you something?
No.
You want me to call the doctor? Look, why don't I walk you back to the dorm? You can rest a while.
No, I'm fine. Really. I gotta get to class.
Are you sure you can make it?
Yeah. Shows you how far I'll go to get out of a test in biology. Don't call my folks, okay?
There's 3 echograms now. Absolutely no improvement.
Now, this one's terrific. With this pattern, nobody will ever realize the breakfast room isn't as old as the rest of the house.
What if we have the wrong advice, Rosie? What if there's some treatment that our doctors don't know about?
What about this?
And now Sam going off on this trip, I can't stop him without him knowing how frantic we all are.
Now, this one they used in the restoration of the 1812 house in Concord, which is very similar to the one in my den, which is probably why I like it.
Of all the lousy times to bring your wallpaper books, it's just like when we were kids. You don't listen to anything I say.
I listen, Victoria. I listen.
Or maybe the Federalist pattern would be better.
Dear Mom, sorry I haven't written sooner, but it's so hard to find stamps on the road. You know how it is. I've been really busy checking out colleges as we planned. As you and Dad always say, this is a major decision, Sam. If you're going to get a good education, it's important to research these things. You know, if one place doesn't fill the bill, you look into another.
Morning, Russ.
Another bulletin from our jet setter says he's feeling terrific.
Oh? Well, you know Sam. He'd never admit it if he weren't. Have to read between the lines.
Look at this. I'm in contact with your local hospital. Concur Sam's case requires the highest specialization.
Who's that from?
Our cousin, Billy Scott. Well, he's a professor, worked on the team for all that blue baby research. If anybody'd know what's best for Sam, he would.
And you wrote it?
And look, he does. See right here? I have turned his records over to our cardiology department, and you should be hearing from them soon.
Oh, Rossie. Oh, Rossie. For the first time in our life, I don't feel like punching you in the nose for butting in. Sam! Oh, you look terrific. What a sunset. Oh, doesn't he, Parker?
How's the trip, son?
Well, I won't bore you a slide. Mom, you look absolutely smashing.
Ta-da.
How does she do it, Dad, on your income?
It's a mystery to me.
Oh, this is my x-rays?
I haven't seen you look this good in ages, doesn't he, Parker? You do. You look absolutely sensational.
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm. Well, chest is clear. Cardiogram, normal. Squeeze. Mm-hmm. Good muscle tone.
Dr. Jackson. Dr. Jackson.
Gallop.
We were wanted urgently in emergency
Shouldn't be there.
ward number 3.
What did you say?
He says there's a third sound, a gallop, that shouldn't be there.
2 aspirin, 4 times a day, forestall blood clots. Dr. Owens. All right, on my way. If you'll excuse me, there's an emergency.
Aspirin. Is that all?
Oh, no. With his heart so severely enlarged and the pumping action of the muscle so weak, he should definitely have a catheterization. Well, it's the only positive method for determining the extent of the damage.
When do we bring him back for that?
Oh, not here. Take 3 or 4 weeks to schedule one here. Your cardiologist at home can take care of it. My nurse will give you the instructions. Other than your heart, Sam, you're in great shape.
Aside from that, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you enjoy the play?
Pokey, come here. Check the wedges and the hadges in that new mast. I'm late.
Tell him I'm thinking of you, Dad.
Right. I'm sorry, hon. I lost track of the time. Have they started catheterization yet?
No, not yet. But we're about to. It will be a while. Why don't you folks go to the coffee shop, huh?
Who the Sam hell was that?
It's Dr. Wakely. He seems to be in charge of Sam's case now.
What happened to Dr. Reston?
Haven't you ever heard of the Hippocratic Oath? Doctors only confide in other doctors.
Why it's so hot in here?
Well, the air conditioning went off today. Of all days.
Sam? How are you feeling?
Did I take the wrong bus? I was supposed to go to a hospital. This place is a sauna.
I'm with you. Just cut the legs up those pajamas.
Oh, now you're practicing my kind of medicine.
Sam, we're going to do a procedure called a catheterization. First, we'll insert a catheter, a small tube, into an artery in your leg. You game?
You play your game. I'll play the nurse's game.
Then we'll run some contrast liquid into your heart. See what kind of picture we get.
X-rated, I hope.
Now, this is a normal heart. Actually, that of a 40-year-old woman. You can see with a strong heart muscle, the blood flows out of the left ventricle into the aorta, leaving the heart chamber virtually empty. Now that we have looked at a normal heart, let me explain the problem with Sam's. Here is Sam's heart. With the muscle action so impaired, the blood never has a chance to leave the chamber, but just sloshes around. Now, when the heart fails to do its job, the lungs can't do theirs. And that's why he coughs. Unfortunately, this is a condition he's going to have to live with.
Are you saying nothing can be done?
In a manner of speaking, at this point.
At this point? You mean there is help for him down the road?
Well, you received a copy of the letter Dr. Owen sent from Boston.
Yes.
Then you'll remember he mentions the eventual option of a heart transplant.
A heart transplant? No. No, we received a letter from Dr. Owens, but there was no mention of a heart transplant.
Well, Dr. Reston must have deleted that from your copy. A transplant is a risky, last-ditch thing, and Sam's condition is not sufficiently critical to warrant.
Dr. Wakely taking good care of you folks?
Dr. Reston, what is this about? Sam having a heart transplant?
Transplant? Oh, my, that eventuality'd be years down the road. Years. No need to concern yourself with it.
Well, we are concerned about it, Doctor. This is our son's life we're talking about.
We're cognizant of that, Mrs. Alden. If Sam shows any abnormal symptoms, numbness in hands, swelling in ankles, that sort of thing, call me immediately.
Dr. Wakely says heart transplant. He brushes it off. What do you believe?
Well, I'm going to call my cousin again.
Oh, Mrs. Alden, we already have a letter here from Dr. Scott, confirming in all respects the rest of the tests we took today.
Well, how could that be? This letter is dated a week ago. We just took the test.
Our testing is more or less perfunctory to confirm what's been suspected from the beginning, that he has degenerative heart disease.
You mean you've known this all along and didn't tell us? Why have you given us false hope?
Doctors hope too, Mrs. Alden, even when there's very little to hope for. Well, Sam, sorry it was such a long, boring day for you. Now, you'll remember to avoid physical activity. Don't overtax your strength.
How much time have I got? How long do I have to live?
Well, there isn't always an exact answer to that question, Sam.
Don't worry, Doc. I'm not going to hold you to it.
5 years, no more than 10.
Yeah, you really ought to get the air conditioner fixed in this place. It stinks.
Hey! How'd it go?
Yeah, it was a piece of cake. Let's blow this joint.
Okay, kid, I'll spring you. I dug a tunnel.
Well, if you've dug a tunnel, we're all in trouble. Hey, can I borrow the car keys? I want to go for a little cruise.
Sure. Give the girls a break.
Sure you don't want one? And Daddy, I mean, gone a year and no headstone. I can just hear him saying you girls can't do anything right. And you know, when I told him at the cemetery to put Mother's maiden name on her stone, he thought I was crazy. But I said it was Mother's statement as a liberated woman. Isn't that so, Mother?
Rosie? Sam's gonna die.
Now, Mother says this isn't the time to cry. There'll be plenty of time left for that if Sam does die.
Oh, Rosie, how you put things.
Well, if you talk to Mother like I do, she'd tell you the same thing.
I talk to Mother. I don't talk to her, out here in the open.
Mother, did you hear that?
Don't listen to her, Mother.
Now, we're not going to allow ourselves to go to pieces. We're going to do everything in our power to keep Sam with us.
Get back, hurry, watch your back. Oh, get back.
British coming already? What the heck was that?
I got a whole bunch.
Oh, looking good. Barbecue chicken. What else do you have here?
Okay, watch it.
Burgers and hot dogs. All right. Well, it looks like it's ready to turn over, isn't it?
Why don't you get us a couple of beers, huh?
Hey, that's a good idea. Cheers, folks. All right. Brought two.
I'm gonna have to see your ID, young man.
Okay.
Hope you made enough potato salad.
With this crew, there's no such thing as enough.
Okay.
Hey, Sam, have you found it yet?
Yeah, I got it.
Sam! Don't be that. That wasn't the other thing.
It's okay. Pokey asked for it.
Well, then, Pokey, get over here and help your brother with this. How can you be so thoughtless?
Mom, quit treating him like a baby, okay?
I know that.
Yeah, well, we like them well done.
No, turn it up. Roz, you got the recipe that I brought? Bring it over here.
When are you going to tell the other kids about Sam?
I'm not going to. Not until we absolutely have to.
You're not being fair to them. They're part of this family. They've got a right to share, the bad with the good.
The younger generation can clean up all the mess. Where are you going, Sam?
Go in the bar. I'm just gonna go sack out. I'm a little tired. Hey, come on, Sam. Aren't you gonna help with the trash?
Sam's going to bed.
Sam and that dumb cough of his gets out of all the work.
Is that how it seems to you? Hasn't anyone got eyes around here? Can't anyone see what...
What's wrong with Mom?
Vic.
I think it's time.
What do you mean? I mean, Sam's never gonna be well again?
There's always a chance, I guess, but it's a very sick boy.
Tell him.
All right. Now, this is how it's going to be. We're going to think of Sam, not ourselves. Whatever feelings that we may have, when we're in front of him, we're going to play it cool.
I brought these up. I'm not hungry. You want them?
Day, you're not hungry, kid.
Mom, I'll leave them here anyway.
Hey! This was just crowding my room. I'll leave it here.
All donations gratefully received.
You know, Sam, I just kind of junked these, so, just leave them. Yeah, okay.
You want to close the door on the way out?
Sure. Oh, sure.
Good thing none of your afters. It starved to death.
You got it? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, heads up, Charlie. I got it. I got it. Hey, Sam!
That's too much for me, son. Got it. Won't be a damn vegetable. Shake it off, Sam.
Come on. We'll get you in bed. I'm feeling great.
Sorry, I'm such a slob. Don't worry about it, Sam. We're all slobs. You all right? Yeah. Okay. You'll be okay. Jeez. Okay. All right. Shh. Get the door. Get the door. Shh. Quiet.
What's the matter, Sam?
I'm dizzy.
You all right?
Numb. Can't feel my arms. Oh my God.
Well, if he's not at the hospital, would you give me his home telephone number, please? I don't care if it's restricted. Just get it. Yes?
There he goes.
Wait.
There he goes.
0471? Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, it's gonna be okay, darling. It's gonna be okay. What?
Yes, Dr. Reston? This is Parker Alden. Sam is very sick. He's throwing up. He's got a very bad headache.
His eyes hurt him, and he can only see as if down a tunnel. Classic migraine. Give him aspirin, keep him quiet.
Aspirin? Aspirin? He can't even keep water down.
Oh, and Mr. Alden, don't call me at home again.
You said to get in touch if he had any symptoms. If not you, who the hell do I call?
Why, your assigned cardiologist, of course.
His condition is about the same. No perceptible change. He's got a case of acid indigestion from all the strain he's been under. It'd be good for him to be back in school.
School?
Yes. Mrs. Alden, try not to be a nervous mother.
Nervous mother. You bet I'm nervous. Them letting him go back to school looking like that.
Good morning, Parker. Hey, I'm your husband, remember me?
Parker, I don't need a hassle.
I don't need a sick wife. You can't live on coffee. Come on, let's get out of here.
Where?
I'm taking you to breakfast.
Will you answer that for me, please?
Alden resident?
This is Mr. Perry from the Kent School. Sam's in bad shape. Can someone come pick him up?
Thank you for calling, Mr. Perry.
Certainly. Let us know how he does.
Yes, I will.
Sam. Key?
Bye, boy.
Bye-bye. Hey, you guys take care of my stuff, because I'm going to be back.
Hey, sure you will. Yeah, you bet.
All right. Take care. Drive safe. Okay, Mom. You drive. You okay? Mom, what's gonna happen to me?
You're gonna get well, Sam. We're gonna get you well. You just hang in there.
Okay. Okay. But you're gonna have to shape up yourself.
Me?
You've been kind of wacko lately.
Wacko?
Yeah. You do have one blue shoe and one brown shoe on.
He's in congestive heart failure. His only hope of survival now is to have a heart transplant. Of course, you must understand, the percentage of patients who are accepted is not encouraging. The risk is very, very high, especially of rejection. Unless, of course, since you did say you have a large family, you happen to have a child with an inoperable brain tumor. We are talking reality, Mrs. Alden.
Hi, Mom. Hey, Dad, what are you doing here, son?
Son, the doctor has something he has to say to you.
Sam, I understand you had a fairly good night.
What do you want to say to me?
Well, there is an operation that just might help you.
What kind of operation?
A doctor in California, a Dr. Shumway. He's had some degree of success with...
Sam, you're going to die if you don't have a heart transplant.
Heart transplant? You mean put another person's heart in my body?
That's the bottom line, Sam.
Why didn't you say something before? Let's go for it.
Here, fun.
I will not. I don't want to. Don't worry. This child will not come in. Don't worry about that. I don't see her personally. And just, you know, it's nice to come out there in California. We freeze to death. Don't let him give you a hard time now. It's one of my favorites.
Excuse me, Mr. Alden. It's time to board now. Would you follow me, please?
Thank you very much. Okay. Gotta get going. Bye, everybody.
See you later.
Hey.
Here.
See you soon, Sam.
Bye, Sam.
Take care, son.
I left my heart in San Francisco. High on a hill. It calls to me. I left my heart in San Francisco.
Your attention, please. Flight number 71 from Boston has landed and will disembark passengers at gate number 6. Flight number 71 from Boston at gate 6.
Sam Alden?
Yes.
We've been waiting for you. Dr. Schroeder. Mrs. Alden? Mr. Alden? Well, let's get to it. Now, there's one cardinal rule here. Everybody tells it like it is. News is good, get it straight. News is bad, you get that straight too. If you're too sick or not sick enough, you won't be accepted for transplant. Or if there's any permanent damage sustained by lungs, kidneys, other organs. We are going to put you through every test in the book, Sam. All over again. And psychiatric testing as well for the entire family unit. If at the end of the evaluation period everything checks out, you'll go into surgery with decent odds. We can't afford to give a heart to someone who hasn't a good chance of surviving. There aren't that many donors.
When? Why don't they tell us something?
Vic, you've got to eat.
Arthur, what if it's too late for it?
I can't afford to think like that. Sam is putting up his fight. We can't do any less.
Hey,
Yes.
got him?
Hi, Sam, is that you? Sam, this is Mr. Perry. Sam, there's somebody here that wants to say something to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, son.
It's school. You guys. I tell you, my luck has been terrible. I'm turning 18 in a state where you have to be 21 to buy a beer. It's the worst. And you should see the way they have me hooked up. I feel like a spaceship.
Don't tire yourself, Sam.
Look, I gotta go. My public is calling me. You take care, too. Bye-bye.
Bought you some presents.
Let's see what we have here. Happy birthday, Thursday's child. I thought I was born on a Wednesday.
Well, Wednesday's child is full of woe. So I've rechristened you. You're Thursday's child with far to go.
Like you say, Dad, never argue with Mom.
That's right.
Pajamas. Just what I needed.
Here's one from Alex.
Doctor. Mrs. Donnelly. Mrs. Donnelly, can you hear me? Mrs. Donnelly, wake up.
And this one's from Aunt Roz and Uncle Bill.
Mrs. Donnelly?
This
Wake up.
is a crazy card from Pokey. He said that I wasn't to open it because the message is obscene, but I peeked.
Mrs. Donnelly, I'm very sorry, but there's nothing we can do. You've been turned down for transplant. Can you hear me?
I had a card here, too. I must have dropped it on the way in. I'm gonna go look for it.
Why don't you see if she's outside?
Vic, we've been looking all over for you.
His test came back. He's been refused, hasn't he?
No, we found some damage in the liver, but it can be controlled by medication.
As of right now, Sam is #1 on the heart transplant list.
But what about the psychological testing? When is that done?
You've been having it right along, didn't you know? Congratulations, you passed.
Here it is. You're home away from home. Well, waiting for your donor.
Well, it's close to the hospital anyway. And the price is right.
No, Dad, let me just sit for a minute. Oh, God, it's good to be outside. Yeah, son. That's okay. I got it. I got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'll get the sit up for you now, son.
It's okay. I'm home, right? What do they call this place? Plastic Arms?
And this is the royal suite, the one with the view.
No, son.
What is it? Are you all right?
Yeah, I think I pulled a muscle in my back.
Like that. Here. There you go. You okay?
Better.
You know, there's the rent, the telephone, and the car rental. They say it could be weeks before a donor turns up. Maybe even months.
No, don't worry about the money. Just take out a loan on the business, a mortgage on the house. I never did feel very comfortable being out of debt anyway.
But the extra airfares. No, I should stay here.
No. We agreed we're going to take turns. Besides, you got the whole rest of the family back there that needs you.
All right. Whoa, whoa, careful.
Come on, you're going to break my hat.
That's it. All right, wait a minute. This is my beauty. Hold on. All right.
That's it.
Okay. Come on, Mom.
That's it. Here we go.
Oh. Black open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Wait a minute.
A little less music, Mom. A little more muscle, please.
Thank you. Jingle, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on one horse.
Hey, jingle bells.
Ho, ho, ho. Any bigger, it wouldn't get through the door.
Oh, we are free. Somebody's cheating, and it isn't me.
It's not me.
I did it.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Hello?
Victoria, that pain in Sam's back, it's not a pulled muscle. He has a blood clot on his lung. He's off the transplant list.
You should never have let me leave him. There I was at home, laughing, enjoying myself, not thinking of anything except having a good time.
You needed a break, and I know how much you enjoy all that Christmas hubbub.
Christmas? They can rip Christmas right off the calendar. None of us deserve Christmas with him sitting here in this awful place without any hope. I hate Christmas.
Jesus' greetings, Mom.
Oh, Sam. Oh, sweetheart. Oh. Oh, Parker, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And you... Oh, my God, in the refrigerator, just like home with all... Oh, this is so... Oh, my gosh. Oh, look at this. Oh, Sam, and you did the snow all over the leaves.
It had to happen. Mom's finally gone bonkers.
Just like home, Sam. Clams and lobster for Christmas Eve.
These were flown in from Maine just today, you know. Well, I always say if you can't go home for Christmas, then you have to have the mountain come to Mohammed, or something like that.
I know you did all this for me. I just can't.
Doesn't matter.
You, Mom. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, darling. I just wanted to tell you, no matter how this turns out, I wouldn't change one thing in my life. I'm glad I was born into this family.
Hello? No, I'm sorry. Sam's too sick to come to the telephone. May I take a message? This is his mother. Oh, I see. It's the hospital. It's Dr. Schroeder.
Hello?
This week's chest x-ray, Sam, looks pretty good. Blood clot's just about gone.
I see. I see. Thank you.
What is it?
I think they have a heart for me.
Dr. Falsey, surgery. Dr. Falsey, report to surgery.
Vic, is he in surgery yet?
No, they're doing more tests. I don't know, something about antibodies now. You see that boy in the wheelchair over there? If Sam runs into any trouble, that's his backup. If Sam doesn't pass these tests, he gets the heart.
Dr. Blake,
Dr. Blake, please report to recovery.
Oh, no, none for you. In case you have to go to surgery in the morning.
Did you hear? Is he going?
You'll have to ask your doctor.
Excuse me.
Parker, did you find out anything?
I can't find anybody who knows what's going on. Hello. I'm Dr. Baumgartner, surgeon. How'd you like to get a new heart tomorrow morning, partner?
Oh.
Boy.
Oh.
Now, you're going to get an ATG shot. It's antithymocyte globulin to prevent rejection. It's rabbit protein, and it hurts like nothing else you've ever experienced. But learn to live with it if you want to hang on to your new heart. Got a lot of forms for you to sign?
Well, he's 18 now. He's a man. He can sign these himself.
I wonder who's giving up his heart for me.
Bless him.
Transplant? It's on its way. Vic. Honey?
I should have told him how proud I am of him.
He knows, huh? He knows.
I should have told him.
What time is it out there in California now?
20 minutes later than when you asked before.
Come on now, everybody. Let's keep busy.
I wonder if that clock's right.
Forget about time. Time has no meaning.
Suction. Suction.
Did I hear the phone?
No.
You all right?
You let me fall asleep.
5 minutes. That's all you had.
Oh, how could you let me sleep?
Mr. Alden. Mrs. Alden, this is Dr. Shumway, who performed the transplant.
I don't know what kept the boy alive. The heart just fell apart as we touched it, but it came through fine. It's warm, color good. Has a good, strong heart now.
Hey. We made it.
Dear Rosie, well, so far so good. I wish I could tell you the worst is over. Getting a new heart, that's the easy part. Hanging on to it, that's the struggle. Torture is the only word for his nightly ATG shot. But that's the magic bullet that keeps his body from rejecting the heart. Sometimes I feel like Madame Defarge. He has the determination of an ox, but the strength of a newborn kitten. And eats 6 trays a day. He'd devour a horse if they'd let him. Now, you'd think that would be good, wouldn't you? Nothing could be further from the truth. One of the dangers he faces is putting on too much weight of all things. Everything's scrubbed within an inch of its life so he won't pick up any infection. And every day the pill drill.
Prednisone.
This
Imuran.
and their functions,
They're both immunosuppressants.
side effects.
Prednisone, oh yeah, weight gain. It makes you hungry. And wild and crazy mood changes. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
No joke, Sam. This is serious stuff. For the rest of your life, you'll be taking these medications, some of them 4 times a day. If you don't learn how to use these pills correctly, you're in constant danger of rejection. And you won't get out of this hospital until you can recognize and use each of these medicines, and you are self-sustained. Now, shall we go on?
Imuran side effects.
I miss you very much. It's been 4 weeks since you left. Sam sends love. He cut himself shaving. You know how careful he has to be about bleeding from now on. I think he did it on purpose, just so he could threaten to grow a beard. I talked him out of that. But he loves to show off his scar. I know what you're saying. He got his exhibitionism from my side of the family. There are 3 transplants on the floor now. One boy's just 14. Hard to believe, isn't it? A new candidate for a transplant was brought in today. Poor man. He's been all alone in a VA hospital waiting for his heart. Most days, things are pretty routine around here. The high point of the day is a walk around the fountains. I can tell you this much about your brother. He's developing a very rich taste in automobiles. And Arnold Schwarzenegger had better look to his laurels. But it's not all fun and games, believe me. There's always Frankenstein's needle at the end of the day. And a therapist trying to convince Sam, with hypnosis, that it doesn't hurt.
What's happening? It's Randy. He's rejecting.
No.
It happens, Sam. Now, your job today is to do 6 laps. So let's get cracking.
You know, I don't think that I can make 6 laps today. I think I'll just wait here for you, okay? Is there something I could do to help you?
Well, I was sort of hoping to get a look at a patient.
Any particular patient? I know most everyone on this unit.
Sam Alden, do you know him?
Yes, I know him.
What's he like?
He's a very special person. Why do you ask?
Well, I know people aren't supposed to know where they get their hearts. I think he got my friend's heart.
What makes you think that?
Well, some people at school heard that Sam Alden got his heart the same day that they brought my friend in. And I just wanted to get a look at him.
What was your friend like?
He was terrific. He, was full of life. He got, pretty good grades. He liked to tell a lot of jokes. Sometimes they were pretty corny. He loved sports, dancing, and girls.
Well, that sounds just like Sam.
Really?
Yes. Yes, it does. Just like him. He's good. He's truly good. Every day he has is a gift to everybody around him.
Here's Mother.
Yes, I'm sorry. I probably...
No. It's all right. I can tell. Anybody that's loved as much as he is. I'm really glad he got the heart. Really.
I know you're always saying, Parker, that I don't have any patience, and you're probably right. One thing I am learning is to walk a tightrope. One day things go so well my heart sings. And the next day... well, I pray a lot.
Resist these. Thought they'd look nice on your desk.
Thank you. Dr. Schroeder.
Is something wrong?
Did Dr. Baumgartner speak to you?
No.
I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Alden. Sam is rejecting. He's rejecting badly.
Oh.
I am sorry.
The heart's enlarging alarmingly. It's got a bad gallop in it. It's so inflamed it's not able to handle the fluid buildup. If this rejection doesn't resolve itself, this heart could be permanently damaged too.
But won't it clear up like Randy's did?
I don't know. We're going to intensify the anti-rejection medication. That's a drastic measure. But if that doesn't bring the heart back down to normal size, you're going to have to wait for another donor and have a second transplant. Next 48 hours will tell the story.
Dr. Schaefer, check in with reception. Dr. Schaefer, check in with reception.
Why? I've never once said that word. Never tried to argue with God. I've never questioned. Why put him through all of this? And then just maybe take it all.
I've said the word 100 times. I stood on the deck of the tug and shouted it to the wind.
I always rely on you to tell me everything's going to be all right. Oh, I don't want to go back in that room again.
You know, you've been wearing that same dress for 3 days now?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I guess I have. I'm surprised you noticed.
Why don't you put on some lipstick and brush your hair?
Okay. If you straighten your tie.
Around the corner. Around the corner from Doreen. Yes. I don't remember.
Where's Sam?
In the bathroom. He's setting up permanent residence in there.
Is that a good sign?
Sure means his kidneys are functioning like gangbusters.
Hi.
Dropped another 4 pounds for a total of 17 pounds of fluid you didn't need.
It's Dr. Alden's magic weight loss program. Beat a path to the privy door.
Sam, you're incorrigible.
It's in the genes, Mom.
Well, if you people can laugh when the news is bad, what do you do when it's good?
Try us.
The heart's gone back to normal size.
All right.
We figure if you're that fond of it, Sam, we're going to let you keep it. If nothing else goes awry, a month or more period of self-help, some serious physical therapy, and you can start thinking about going home. Anything else you want to ask me?
Yeah. Can I have a beer?